Okay. Hello friends, I am Dr. Heena Wani, and in the last session we are learning about the patterns that we have to solve in the reasoning and aptitude session of Olympiad Maths grade 4. Okay, so we had learned some of the patterns based on number alphabet test, word formation, the pattern based on coding, decoding. Then direction sense test also we had seen in the last lecture. Ranking test and comparison also we had gone through. Now calendar possible combination is another way of logical thinking type of questions. Analogy is also there and figure series is also there. So these are some of the patterns which we have to look into first, because in the practice exercise also some questions may come on the basis of the solved problems. Okay, so direction and all we had seen in the last session. Now the ranking test and comparison also we had seen. Ranking test includes the see if some students are standing in a row, so rank we say, like this person is 12th from the right and 5th from the left. So how many students are there in the row? So like this, the question will appear. Okay, and in the comparison, uh, age is compared between 3, 4 children or students. Height is compared, and the questions are based on that only. Now in the calendar session, uh, questions are related to the weekdays, related to month. For example, if the day before yesterday was Monday, then what will be the day after tomorrow? So, the day before yesterday was Monday. So, yesterday's day before yesterday, if we assume the day before yesterday was Monday, so yesterday there was Tuesday, and what will be the day after tomorrow? So tomorrow there will be Wednesday. So day after tomorrow is Thursday. So you have to think like this. Read the question carefully. Read each step of the question carefully and solve accordingly. So what we know, yesterday we know. So write down yesterday first. Then day before yesterday was Monday. So yesterday was Tuesday. Now what will be the day after tomorrow? So tomorrow will be Thursday. Sorry. And the day after tomorrow will be Friday. Sorry, not Thursday. It will be the Friday. Okay. So yesterday, I will again explain. You just see the day before yesterday. So yesterday and today. So day before yesterday was Monday. Okay. So yesterday will be Tuesday and today will be Wednesday. Okay. Now tomorrow there will be Thursday. So day after tomorrow there will be Friday. Okay. So what I am trying to tell you in this question is you have to uh, read each question carefully and alert mind so that you can solve it betterly. So these are the kind of questions which are based on calendar and birth date and uh, see some calendar months 1 week is given to you, and they say that third week's fourth day is the birthday of this person, so you have to calculate the date. Now for example, here one example is given that Rahul's birthday fall on the day just before third Monday of the April 2000 something, and the day on which Rahul celebrate his birthday will be. Okay. Now see, Rahul's birthday just before third Monday. Now see, the first Monday, there is which date? Second. So you have to add 7 days into 2 to get the next Monday. So on 9th there will be second Monday, and plus 7 means on 16th there will be third Monday. But don't what I want to say is, don't do hurry, or don't solve the question in hurry. What they had said, the day just before third Monday was his birthday. So the date was 16th on Monday, and his birthday was just before that day. Means on Sunday his birthday is there. So his birthday will be on the 15th of that month. Okay, so you have to read the question carefully and then you have to solve it. Okay, now this one we know that how many possible combination one rat, one hole can be made from the three rats and four hole. So 3 into 4 we simply do to get the combinations of the given permutation. Now clock, the questions based on clock or timing is also very much easy. You know all very well, but only AM and PM you have to read it carefully. Now the questions are based on analogy. Okay. Now what is meant by analogy? We will first see and then we'll move to the question. Simple meaning of analogy is similarity. Similarity between two things or two diagrams or two things, and we have to find the, now if a pair is given and some pattern is there in between them, and we have to find the similar pattern in one of the pair. Okay, so this is known as analogy. Okay, now in this example, find the matching pair they had asked us. Now see what you see in the first pair. So square is there, inside the square there is circle, square, circle, triangle. Now when the figure changes, square goes inside the triangle and circle come out, and in between the circle there is triangle, means the square goes inside and the whole figure look like this. Now this is our figure in which hexagon is in the outside, inside it there is a circle and there is a triangle. So our expected figure is circle should be outside, then triangle, and hexagon inside the triangle. So where is the such a kind of pattern you can see, and you can also give the answer. Now see, circle should be outside, triangle in middle, and hexagon in the center. So answer B is the correct answer. Okay, so here there is a pattern in between this pair, and we have to find a similar, on the basis of similar pattern we have to find the one of the pair. Okay, so simple questions are there based on these patterns, and you can go through the practice solved examples along with the practice exercise so that you can easily identify the pattern or easily crack the questions. Now, classification of figures and shape test our ability to work. Which shapes are similar, which are different in the given set of options. So now the shapes are given and we have to find the odd one out. Now see, you can see the shapes. Now see, what is the common thing in the pattern? Whichever is the shaded portion, it is divided into half. Shaded portion divided into half, shaded portion divided into half. Okay, here also there is no shaded portion divided into half, and here also the both the side are same, looking same, na? If you cut it, both the portion look same, but here if you cut, you will not find both the portion looking same. So your answer is answer D, because half shaded portion is here, not fully shaded portion is given here. So answer is answer D. Now again look here, which of the following figure is the same as given problem. Now you can check the problem and given figures. So, huh. So, two triangles are shaded in the figure. Okay. Now if we check the answers, here only one triangle is shaded. Here no in inner triangles are shaded. Here also only one shaded, but in the B both the triangles are shaded and small triangle is half shaded, and the same pattern which is given in the question followed by B. Okay. So you have to think logically and solve the questions. Now again see, here three cross signs are there. One of the square is dotted and one of the square is shaded. Okay. Now this figure moves anti-clockwise. This horizontal portion become vertical and number of cross signs increases. It become 4. Okay, and hold this figure move clockwise. Sorry, anti-clockwise. Again the figure moves anti-clockwise. Number of uh, cross sign increases by 1 and the figure moves. Again it moves anti-clockwise. Cross sign becomes 6 and figure moves. It becomes 7. Now it becomes horizontal. Number of cross signs will be 8. Dot will go up and shaded portion will come down. So where is such a pattern? You can see and you can identify the answer easily. So your answer is answer C, in which 8 cross sign are there, dot is in the upper side and shaded portion is below the 8. Now embedded figures we have to find. Now this question is given and you have to identify this part is embedded in which one of the following figures. So we have to solve or we have to think like that and solve it. You already see the answer, so I am not explaining it. Now the next question is again like this. You have to find the embedded part inside it. Now see, the part looks like rectangle and in the middle of the rectangle there is a notch. Okay, so where is such a pattern? So this is also rectangle, but it is a small rectangle, not a big one. So your answer is answer C, which is fully cover rectangular part with the notch. Why this is not your answer? Because this notch is outside the edges, not inside. Okay. So again you have to think accordingly. So answer is answer C. Now embedded figure done. Embedded figure based on the question, embedded figure are there. Now geometrical shape. Now see how many horizontal lines are there in the given figure. Now we have to calculate the horizontal lines in this geometrical shape. So only horizontal lines we will check, not a vertical one or not a oblique one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So your answer is 8 because this small segment also we have to calculate. So the answer is answer 8D. Now the next is in this shape find the odd one out. Now which is the odd one out in this shape? So answer D is odd one out. Why? I will see. In the figure given A, B, C, E are exactly one line symmetry. Okay. In line symmetry means what? If we cut it in the middle, both the portion are same. If we cut in the middle, both the portion are same. If we cut in the middle, both the portion are same. If we cut in the middle, both the portion look same. But F cannot be divided vertically also and horizontally also. So F is the odd one out. Okay. So based on symmetry, the geometrical shape or in the geometrical shape we have to solve the problem. Which one of the following is a net cube? Net cube. Okay. They had explained that D can be folded to make a solid shape only. So it is an 8 cube. Other shapes we cannot fold because this portion is not getting overlap on here, or here also we cannot overlap the portion. So only this can be overlap on this. So it is the net cube. Okay. Now the number of circles we have to calculate in the given figure. Okay. Now see how many circles are there in the given figure. Think. Okay. You have to think logically. So this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Then this is 5. Now almost we had covered all the circles. So there are 5 circles inside the figure. But it looks like a big network of circles. Now you have to find the number of triangles in the given figure. So all these questions are based on geometrical shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 triangles inside the figure. There are 8 triangles, they said. How? 1 second. We'll check once again. Okay, one I had missed. 2. This one and this one. Okay. Again we will calculate to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bigger one, 7 and 8. So there are 8 triangles inside the figure. So we'll get confused easily. So you have to look carefully, think logically and then solve. Now symmetrical figure we have to identify. Now see, if we cut it in this, it doesn't look symmetrical, identical to each other. Like this also not possible. But if we cut this figure, it looks symmetrical from both the sides. So answer B is your answer. Okay. Now how many lines of symmetry are there in the given figure? So answer is I think 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay. 2 is the correct answer. Now which one of the following has more than one line of symmetry? Now which figure has more than one line of symmetry? 1. Here we can divide only vertically. None of these, because here also we can divide vertically, horizontally and horizontally, but not vertically. So none of these is the answer. Now mirror images we have to check and find out the mirror image of the given question. So see, mirror is written and we have to find the mirror image of it. Okay, so M will look like this only. I will be there, but this R ka standing line is here and R will look like this. So where is such an answer? You can find and check. उल्टा तो नहीं दिखेगा, water image जो रहती है वो उल्टी दिखती है. This is your answer. Okay. Here is the mirror. Here is mirror is written. So this is your answer. Okay, I had shown you how it looks. So D is the answer. Now here we have to find the mirror image of this given figure. So now think how it will look. Okay. So this curve will come here near the mirror. Okay, this D will look like this and C is facing the mirror. So like this we have to find. So check where is the answer. Here C is not facing the mirror, so this answer is not correct. Here C is facing the mirror, so answer B is the correct answer. Okay, so you have to think like this. You have to find the mirror images of it. Now some problems are there. Solved exercise is given, and practice exercise is also there. So all those portion we are taking in the next class. Solved exercise also we will take because some problems are there in the solved exercise which are not there in the practice exercise. So for exam point of view, we will go through all the problems. Okay. So till then, bye. Take care.